me some memories that we'll be able to reflect on. And then for those that are new to the family per se, that don't maybe know much of Doreen's history, part of the obituary today will give us some sort of insight into that. She was born in 1958 in West Ham in England, and she was the daughter of John, aka Jack, and Doris Banks. She was a sister to Pauline, Jeannie, and John, who was her brother who was stillborn. And then she was the wife of Kenneth George Ditchburn. And then the mother of Linda Beverley, who could not be with us here today, Pauline May, Jane, who again was had made it to full term but was born unfortunately dead. And then there was Leah Gay, and then Suzanne Louise. And Mum arrived in England as an 18-year-old. But just going back a little bit, as a little girl, born in England, she was still a baby when her dad, Jack, had gone off to fight in World War II, was known as the Desert Rat of Tobruk, and fought and represented the army all over sort of Europe, North Africa, but based mainly in North Africa for longer seasons then. He was gone for about 7 years, and at about 8, when Mum used to tell us these stories, that there was a knock at the door, and she went and answered it, and there was this man standing at the door that she didn't recognize, but that was her dad, Jack. She worked, she grew up obviously, went to school, worked on the buses. She was a ticket lady back in England, on those red double-decker buses. And according to Mum and to Doreen, according to her sister, one of the sisters just told me and gave me some insight into it. She was one of those ladies that had all the harebrained ideas. I'll do this, I'll do that, we should do this, we should go here. And so when she started talking about moving to Australia as a 17, 18-year-old, family just thought it was another harebrained idea that Doreen was coming up with, until it became evident that she was actually moving to Australia independently as a 17-year-old young lady. I think that's incredible courage to do that. She was one of the 10-pound poms. In fact, it was only £5. Mum got away with another £5 because the government of Australia had paid £5 to get her here, so that was exciting. And so Mum travelled over to...
Yeah. I shouldn't be nervous because I know everyone. I just wanted to put down some words, sorry, on behalf of the girls. To our mum, what a brave woman you are. You left home, not only home, but your whole country at 18, when you set sail for a strange land, Australia. You met and married Dad with no family here by your side, not a lot of money. But you made a life for yourselves. You had a family, 5 girls, and one of which you lost in the most hardest way imaginable that no one would have to go through in this day and age. Can't see. You built a home, a good home, and you provided for all of us, even though money was tight. Christmas was always a great time. You worked, you planned hard to give us the best day and presents, and we'll always treasure those memories. Once we started working, my sister and myself, we paid board money, but you secretly stashed it aside. And then when we were ready to get married and move out, you were able to hand that back to us and bless us. I'm glad that you and Dad got a few good years and trips together while you were able to. And then you settled at the beach, hence the nickname Nanny and Grandad at the beach. You gave Dad his wish of dying at home, and then you lived the last 12 years alone. I'm sorry we weren't around as much as we should. Sorry, can't see. But I take great comfort knowing that you are surrounded by great people, where's Jane? By great friends and family that looked after her, and I'm so thankful for that. So Glenys, or Jane, every morning would go and check on her, thank you. That gave her that independence to stay home. She did not want to go into nursing. Glenys, Terry, Matthew, Elaine, and I'm sorry, I'm not sure your niece. Liz? Yep, I know, yep, she's talked about you. You guys helped like you'll never know, and I'm truly thankful for that. Thank you. Thank you for putting on a beautiful service, thank you, very good, and thank you for doing such a good job and being of support. And he would go and sit with her late at night when we were tired and we needed to go home, and he would sit and just play music and listen, so thank you. Thank you. Okay, last one, 3. So now, Mum, enjoyed that big reunion with everyone. You've got Dad, your baby Jane, who maybe is in the form of an angel here, Caleb, Auntie Pauline, your sister, and your mum and dad. You would be so proud, Mum, to know you didn't suffer in the end. She was very comfortable. And guess what? You never got arthritis or diabetes. You let us cough that. Anyway, well done, Mum. Sharp as a tack till the end.
Yes.
Rest well, Mum, till we meet